I'm going to show you how to raise your vibration instantly using 3 simple steps. Hi, I'm Saratoga Ocean, and I help people to navigate their spiritual awakening so they can stay on a conscious path of ascension. And be sure to subscribe so you catch all my videos to guide you on your awakening journey. In this video, I'm going to show you how to raise your vibration instantly whenever you want to using just 3 simple steps. This is really powerful. Now, how do you know if you need to raise your vibration? Well, it's very simple. If you are feeling anything other than good or even great, it just means that your vibration is too low. So by using these 3 steps to raise your vibration, you can go from feeling maybe not so great to feeling a whole lot better instantly. Now, the best way to look at this is to think of your vibration as being energy that exists along a spectrum that goes from darkness to light. The darker or lower end of the spectrum includes things like sadness, anger, depression, guilt, and any other negative emotions. And the lighter or higher end of the spectrum includes things like happiness, peace, optimism, and inspiration. It basically includes all of the positive emotions. Now, here's why I say it's like a spectrum that goes from darkness to light. Light is who we really are, and love is our essence. At the higher end of the spectrum, we are the most free and the closest to being our true selves. And at the lower end of the spectrum, our light is being eclipsed. Our love is being somehow repressed. We feel separated from who we really are and from source energy. Thus, we feel all of the various states of fear, like anxiety, anger, and paranoia. So at the higher end of the spectrum, our energy is open wider, it's free, and it's full of light. And at the lower end of the spectrum, our energy is closed, it's shut down and fearful. So your goal in raising your vibration is to bring your energy back to that open state of light again. So here are the 3 steps that you can use to instantly raise your vibration whenever you feel the need. Step number 1 is to assess where your energy is right now. So the best way to do this is to step away from all distractions to a place where you can just be quiet and sense your own energy. You want to begin by bringing yourself to a neutral state of calmness. You can do this by taking some deep breaths and deciding that you are going to be an observer of your current experience. And this is really just an exercise in self-awareness and in becoming more conscious. You just want to step away, take some deep breaths, decide to observe, and feel what your experience actually is in a very non-judgmental, neutral way. Now, step number 2 is a very important step. You need to let go of any attachment that you might feel to that lower vibrational level of experience. You see, when you are at a lower vibrational state, you're not really yourself. You are actually more detached from the light that you really are, and this produces some form of fear. So in that state of fear, whether it's conscious or unconscious, you will have a greater tendency to hold on to those negative emotions. You will want to hold on because you unconsciously realize that you are no longer in full command of your own power. You've kind of lost a part of yourself or lost a part of your light. So let me explain the mechanism that you will unconsciously use to hold on to those negative emotions. You will assign meaning to those feelings. You will make them important because you believe that it's all you have in the moment. One of the main ways that we assign meaning to negative experiences is by focusing on the reasons for why they are there. So, for example, if you've had a bad day, you might find yourself feeling very attached to all of the reasons for why it was bad. So, what you need to do next is release all of the reasons for why you feel the way that you do. Now, this is important because the more attached you are to the negative experiences and the reasons for why they are there, the less you will be able to raise your vibration back to a level of more light and positivity. Focusing on the reasons why cause you to feel attached to that lower vibration of energy. It kind of anchors you to that lower vibration, and thus it makes it very difficult to shift to a higher level of energy. So what you can do is just observe your level of attachment to all of the reasons why you feel the way that you feel. And then imagine that you have psychic cords attaching you to all of those reasons. Imagine yourself cutting those cords, and then just let those reasons float away so that you are no longer anchored to that negative energy. This way you position yourself to be in a state of command over your own energy because you've let go of the reasons that were holding you down. So now you have freed yourself to raise your vibration to a much higher level, which brings us to step number 3. Step number 3 is to focus on things that exist at that higher level of vibration, at the higher end of that spectrum of light. Now let me explain to you the simple physics of why this works so well. Imagine if you're going to throw a ball and you want to aim that ball so that it lands in a certain place. So wherever you focus your attention while you're throwing that ball, you're much more likely to have that ball follow a trajectory that causes it to land exactly where you want to. Now, if you were to look somewhere else and throw the ball, that ball could end up anywhere, right? So in the same way, when you focus on things that exist at that higher level of vibration or at that higher level of light in that full spectrum of energy, it's going to bring your consciousness right up to that level of vibration. So all you need to do is intuitively choose something that has meaning for you that will bring your consciousness to a higher level of vibration in that spectrum of light. So let me give you a few ideas. A really fast and simple way to do this is just use music. Choose a type of music that fits your current need. It can be peaceful, it can be energizing, or it can be inspiring, whatever it is that you feel you need based on your current experience. Another thing you can do is a gratitude exercise. You can write down things that you're grateful for, or just think about them, contemplate them. Because the interesting thing about gratitude is it instantly raises your vibration, because gratitude is what causes you to focus on the things that bring you joy, the things that make you happy. So just by focusing on things you're grateful for, you will instantly raise your vibration. Nature is also a great way to raise your vibration. Just being out in nature or contemplating nature's beauty will usually do a very fine job of raising your energy to a much higher level. Another thing that I'm a big believer in is to do some form of art. When you allow yourself to get engrossed in some form of art, what it does is it opens up your creative flow of energy, which simultaneously opens up your light even more. You could also read something that's inspiring for you. Another thing you can do is talk to your angels. Angels exist at a very high vibration of energy. So just by connecting with them in your mind and your heart will instantly begin to raise your vibration as well. You could craft some special affirmations for yourself. Another thing you could do is create a vision board. That's usually a very inspiring exercise. And of course, there is meditation, which is one of the best ways to center yourself, ground yourself, and raise your frequency to a much higher level of vibration. And there's one final little trick I want to offer you guys that is so simple to do, and you can do it anytime, anywhere, as long as you can speak certain words out loud. All you have to do is you can close your eyes and speak words that carry a very high vibration. Speak them out loud. Things like love, joy, happiness, vitality, prosperity, whatever words just lift you up. Because by speaking those words out loud, the vibration of those words, the vibration of the sound of speaking those words will raise the vibration of your entire body, your mind, and your emotions. So that is a really cool way to quickly raise your vibrational energy. So whenever you follow these 3 simple steps, you will be able to instantly raise your vibration to a much higher level whenever you feel the need. So let's quickly review what the 3 steps are. Step 1 is you want to assess your experience and your energy and just become neutral and be the observer. Step number 2 is to release your attachment to any negative emotions by releasing the reasons for why they are there. And step number 3 is to focus on the things that exist at a higher level of vibration and light. Now, I'll put timestamps for these 3 steps in the description below in case you want to go back and review any one of them. So I hope you enjoyed this video, in which case, give it a thumbs up and share it out with your friends. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because I am here 3 times a week, every week, to support you on your awakening journey. And with that, I'm sending you loads of love, light, and positive energy. Have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.